we've got something truly incredible. We're going to feature champions Derek and Julianne Hough dancing to the music of our special guest.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 Julianne Hough performances on Dancing with the Stars.
I don't want there to be a single doubt in anybody's mind that we are going to be in that final. We're shooting for a mind-blowing performance.
For this list, we'll be looking at the greatest routines this dancer treated us to on the show. Which of these routines is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Number 20. Dancing to Wouldn't Change Anything with Ensemble. One of the best things about dance is its ability to give us a glimpse into people's journeys. This routine to Wouldn't Change Anything exemplifies that in beautiful fashion.
4, 5, 6, this is killing me. What I miss most is everything.
In it, Hough is portraying choreographer Miranda Davis, who was diagnosed with several autoimmune diseases, and telling her story. You can tell just how seriously Hough takes the job of doing the dance, and the person behind it, Justice.
I close my eyes to be by your side, wondering where you are.
She nails each moment, bringing an unparalleled emotion to the fore, and infusing each perfectly executed move with grace, vulnerability, and a slew of feelings. And that's saying nothing of how poetic each gesture is. Poignant and deeply meaningful, this number is powerful.
I wouldn't change anything. Oh, but my broken heart.
Number 19. Viennese Waltz to Iris with Elio Castroneves.
I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel somehow.
Elio Castroneves and Julianne Hough were the champions of Dancing with the Stars' 5th season, so we don't need to tell you they gave us a plethora of unforgettable routines. We'll be discussing plenty of them.
And sooner or later it's over. I just don't want to miss you right now.
Right now, we want to spotlight their Viennese waltz during the 4th week. Dancing to Iris, the duo takes our breath away. This is not an easy routine to pull off, yet they move through the room with elegance while demonstrating great attention to detail. And they do this without ever seeming disconnected from one another or robotic. We'd definitely call that a competition-worthy showing. Considering the judges gave them 9s for the feat, we'd say they agree.
When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
Number 18. Jive to Let's Twist Again with Elio Castroneves. We told you we'd be talking about this duo a lot, and we weren't lying. Their week 3 jive wasn't bad, but the judges felt it was disappointing. So for week 10, that was the dance style the pair took on again.
I'm gonna sing my song, it won't take long. We're gonna do the twist and it goes like this.
To say they redeemed themselves would be a massive understatement. From the minute Let's Twist Again starts, we can tell we're in for a thrilling ride. The retro outfits make us feel like we're in a different time, and the choreography is jam-packed with excitement. Naturally, Elio's skill level has also improved, and his rapport with Julianne shines through, adding a layer of dynamism to the whole affair. They look like they're having a blast. We know we are. Number 17. Foxtrot to Ain't That a Kick in the Head with Elio Castroneves. Did someone say more Elio and Julianne? Ask and you shall receive, because we've got a foxtrot for the ages.
How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me.
When this dance style is mastered, performers practically glide, which is much harder to achieve than it may sound. But yes, Hough and Castro Nevis do make it look effortless in this routine.
It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't that a kick in the head?
From the batons they use at the beginning, to the style and pizzazz they bring to the steps, to their facial expressions, they go beyond mere technique here to give us personality. It's style and substance, and we're more than here for it. We probably won't be surprising anyone by saying this, but the dance earned the pair a perfect score of 30 out of 30 from the judges.
Tell me quick, ain't that a kick in the head? Yeah!
Number 16, Tango to Jessie's Girl, with Apollo Anton Ono. Julianne Hough and Apollo Anton Ono were a match made in Dancing with the Stars heaven, as evidenced by the fact that they snagged the Mirror Ball trophy in Season 4. Their tango to Jessie's Girl is a great example of why they were such a threat to the other competitors.
And she's watching with those eyes. And she's going with that body, I just know it. Yeah, he's holding her in his arms late at night.
This is a dance style that requires a tremendous amount of precision, balance, and of course, passion. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Hough and Anton Ono deliver all that and then some.
I've been funny, I've been cool with the line. Ain't that the way I'm supposed to be?
They're so completely in tune with one another and manage to give us flawless steps and a sultry vibe. The whole thing feels creative, and it's a joy to watch.
That is electric, dynamic, contemporary. The choreography was so inventive. I am so excited. Finally, I am excited.
Number 15, Argentine Tango to Für Elise, with Riker Lynch and Allison Holker. For the semi-finals on Dancing with the Stars' 20th season, each judge picked a routine for and trained a duo. Julianne Hough did this for Riker Lynch and Allison Holker, guiding them through an Argentine tango that we can only describe as steamy. Hough said she chose to work with this particular duo because of their artistry, and that really comes through in this routine. It's dramatic, sexy, and keeps those of us watching wanting more. Granted, Hough doesn't stay for the entirety of the number, but her dancing during the first part of the performance takes it to another level. It's gripping stuff, to put it mildly. Number 14, Quickstep to Mr. Pinstripe Suit, with Apollo Anton Ono. If you're not awestruck, wondering how two people could possibly move their feet so quickly and in sync, are you even watching a quickstep?
I know you got the answer. We all wanna know.
Julianne and Apollo's Mr. Pinstripe Suit performance always leaves us utterly amazed. Each step, skip, and spin is gorgeous, both technically and aesthetically. They also take us on an electrifying narrative journey with their movements, which gives the number that little extra oomph.
I stroll through the city like a big old alley cat, with a pinstripe suit and a big bad booty cat.
These two are competitive, and they really channel that spirit into their dancing here, which makes for a riveting viewing experience. The perfect score they received for it was just the cherry on top of the fast-paced cake.
Well, I know you got the answer.
Number 13, Dance to Elastic Heart, with Derek Hough. Siblings Julianne and Derek Hough have an incredibly special bond, and they've showcased it on a few occasions on Dancing with the Stars. For instance, the show's 20th season saw them perform a special routine while Sia sang her hit Elastic Heart.
I'm still fighting for peace, but I've got thick skin and an elastic heart.
The duo are joined by younger dancers portraying kid versions of them, and as the pairs dance, we can't help but reach for the tissue box. We're being taken into a world of complex family dynamics, and the intentional movements convey raw, personal truths.
Fine like a rubber band, until you pull to her. Yeah, I'm a snap and I'm over.
We practically feel like we're in the room with them, being trusted with this dance. That they accomplish this without ever sacrificing the quality of the routine itself is a testament to their talent. Number 12, Jive to Great Balls of Fire with Derek Hough. Do you ever wish you could get in on the action and have a major say in what you see performed on Dancing with the Stars? Well, for Season 7's Macy's Stars of Dance Design a Dance initiative, folks got the chance to do just that. They chose pros Julianne and Derek Hough to perform a jive to Great Balls of Fire, and needless to say, we think that was the right call. The siblings take over the room with their infectious personas and immediately draw us in. This is a high-powered, invigorating routine, and they completely sell every second and stunt while moving in total harmony. It's pure fun from start to finish, and we can't stop smiling whenever we watch it. Number 11, Paso Doble to Carnaval de Paris with Apollo Anton Ono. Julianne and Apollo waste no time in bringing the drama to the dance floor as they close the show with a bang. As always, Julianne's choreography is ambitious, but Apollo breezes through it all with the stamina, power, and passion needed to deliver a perfect Paso Doble. In fact, it's so impressive that you might be fooled into thinking that you're watching two professional dancers. This dance is so iconic that Frankie Muniz and Whitney Carson chose to recreate it during the season 25 semifinals. Of course, they did a great job, but naturally, nothing can compare to the original. Number 10, Dancing to Love Runs Out with the male pro dancers. In 2014, Julianne returned to the show as part of the judging panel, but to mark her transition from pro dancer to judge, she joined the other male professionals on the ballroom floor for this show-stopping number. The fast-paced, athletic, and at times acrobatic choreography reminds us of all the killer routines Julianne produced for the show in the past. Even though she's dancing with lots of talented men, it's almost impossible to tear your eyes away from her the entire time. We can only imagine how the contestants were feeling after seeing this jaw-dropping routine ahead of their own dance debuts. Number 9, Samba to Baila Baila with Chuck Wicks. Although they were generally considered as the underdogs of the competition, this duo really got the party started with their samba. They stripped back on everything else and just focused on the choreography and performance to prove why they deserved their place in the competition. The samba's rhythm and patterns, not to mention that bounce action, is often hard to master, but when your chemistry is this good, it looks effortless. The music complements the dance so perfectly, and their energy makes us want to join their party too. So we were hardly surprised when the judges scored them 9s across the board. Number 8, Jitterbug to Big Time Operator with Cody Lindley. The jitterbug never quite made it as a staple on the show, but fortunately, it stuck around long enough to give us this memorable moment. During an I Love Lucy-inspired routine, the pair had us in awe with this extremely energetic and exciting performance. The stamina you need to pull off a dance like this is simply next level, and it's even more impressive when you realize that Julianne danced through excruciating abdominal pain and was rushed to the hospital soon after their encore performance.
It got too much and I was dancing and I actually had to leave the show in like a commercial break and go to the hospital because I was in so much pain.
Still, it's an unforgettable performance, and at least they could finally celebrate their first 10 of the season. Number 7, Cha 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 to Love Roller Coaster with Elio Castroneves. Julianne fills the music with intricate choreography, and Elio doesn't put a foot out of place, giving us this flawless routine. On the technical side, they completely wowed the judges, who all scored them top marks. But that isn't necessarily what makes this dance so memorable for us. We can't help but notice how much fun the pair are having dancing together, and their positive vibes are simply infectious.
Yeah, boy.
It's a real testament to their friendship that they move together in such perfect synchronization the entire time. After that dance, how could it not be a smooth ride straight to the finals? Number 6, Cha 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 to Let's Hear It for the Boy with Apollo Anton Ono.
My baby, he don't talk sweet, ain't got much to say.
This week marked not only Apollo's dance debut, but Julianne's as well. Although they had limited rehearsal time due to Apollo's busy schedule, the performance they deliver is impressive and totally joyous. It's one thing to pull off the steps, but it's their strong work ethic and natural chemistry that takes this dance from good to great.
Maybe he don't dress fine, but I don't really mind.
And even though it was one of their lowest scoring dances, it was clear from this moment that they would be the ones to watch.
Let's hear it for the boy, and let's hear the boy ahead.
Ono was used to going for gold, and he wasn't making any exceptions. Luckily, Julianne was just the teacher to get him there.
Whoa, whoa, let's hear it for the boy.
Number 5, Jive to Shake a Tail Feather with Derek Hough.
Well, I heard about the fella you've been dancing with all over the neighborhood.
Julianne stopped by the ballroom during her Footloose promo tour, which could only mean one thing. She and her brother Derek reunited on the dance floor for an extraordinary and exhilarating jive. These siblings are known for leaving it all on the dance floor with their high energy and ambitious choreography, and this time was no exception.
Come on, let's get the stage, shake the tail feather. Twist it.
Their gravity-defying tricks just remind us that they're in a complete league of their own. We love any time the Houghs come together for a creative collaboration. There's never a dull moment watching them dance, and they always find new ways to surprise and amaze us. Number 4, Samba to I Like to Move It with Apollo Anton Ono. Who likes to move it? Julianne Hough and Apollo Anton Ono, if this electrifying routine is anything to go by. It's sassy, seductive, fierce, and oh so magnetic. There's such agility on display, and the intricate footwork is so stellar, we find ourselves gasping in admiration. We've already touched upon how difficult the samba is to get right, but this is yet another instance where Hough and her partner are connected enough that they pass the proverbial dance test with flying colors. And it's wondrous.
Nice, sweet, fantastic. Big ship on the ocean like the big Titanic woman. Nice, sweet, fantastic. Big ship on the ocean like the big Titanic.
They also ace the more literal test, scoring 10s across the board from the judging panel. Our only complaint is that the routine doesn't last nearly long enough. But thankfully, that's what rewatching is for.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like that, move it.
Number 3, Quickstep to Hey Pachuco with Elio Castroneves.
Hey, Pachuco. Hey, summer 43. Hey, man's gunning for me. Hey.
Putting the quick in the quickstep, Julianne and Elio proved that they were a cut above the competition with this upbeat, fast-paced, and thrilling routine. As any longtime fan of the show will know, it's not easy staying so synchronized with your partner whilst moving at that speed, and in hold no less. But these two work together so seamlessly that you might believe they'd been dancing together for years rather than just 8 weeks. The judges all scored them a well-deserved 10. But for us, the lasting impact is how elated we feel anytime we watch this dance. Number 2, freestyle to bust a move, with Apollo Anton Ono. Although Julianne and Apollo brought their A-game every week, this dance just proved that they were truly in a class of their own. Julianne's choreography is original and ingenious, and nothing at all like what we'd come to expect on the show. They bring a fun and fresh energy, and we certainly didn't expect them to break out the breakdancing. Needless to say, there's hardly a moment of their performance that doesn't have us lifting our jaws up off the ground. It's one of the most innovative and spectacular freestyles we've ever seen, and one that viewers are unlikely to ever forget. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Contemporary to Unsteady, with Julianne Hough.
Mama, come here, approach, appear.
With their hearts on their sleeves, Julianne and Derek performed a routine that likely didn't leave a dry eye in the room. This dance tells the story of how they were separated as kids following their parents' divorce. We've already talked about how immensely talented the Houghs are, but this routine is simply next level. The beautiful and striking choreography shows us a more vulnerable side to the siblings, and you can't help but feel choked up as they bare their souls through every step. Ultimately, the dance puts a spotlight on their unbreakable bond and how together they can get through anything. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.